I figured I'd go live. Sorry about the radio. Since I haven't updated or given you guys a video in a while, I figured I would give you a denture update and a life update. So, denture update. I am planning on getting my permanents by the end of the year, because I did get my dentures in December of last year, so I want to give myself a little bit of time before I do get my permanents. And so these teeth that I do have, they are my temporaries, and I don't mind them. Like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with my temporaries. They're perfectly fine. I just know that they're way too big for my mouth. So like when I go to put them in, I know that I have to use adhesive as a cushion to for my bottoms, because if I don't, since they are so big, I have to, sorry, I'm driving, I have to make sure that I put enough adhesive under the sides, like the back sides, because if I don't and there's not enough cushion, then they cause sore spots. And I did have a reline done like a month ago, and my reline is completely almost gone. So honestly, at this point, I plan on not going back to my dentist to have another reline done. I'm just going to order Denture Fit off of the website. And I'm going to try that out. I'll video it and put it up here for you guys to let you know my thoughts and my opinions, if I feel like it was easy, if I feel like it was hard, so on and so forth. Because when I went to the dental office the last time I had went in there, the dental assistant wasn't planning on taking out the reline from my top, but I showed her that the back of the top on both sides had already started working its way off. So I was like, food keeps getting underneath it. If you put a reline on top of it, it's going to stick to the reline, and it's not going to like stop the issue of it pulling up. So food is still going to continue to get underneath there, and when I pull it up to get the food out, it doesn't help the situation. It's just going to continue to pull that reline. So I saw how she pulled it off, and the way she pulled it off, I was like, wow. She didn't use a Dremel. She didn't use any tool. She just grabbed the edge where it was coming off and ripped it off. And it came off flawless, clean. So that's what I'm going to try. I don't know how well that is to do, but I'm going to try and see what happens. I plan on ordering the Denture Fit probably this upcoming Friday, not today, but this upcoming Friday or the Friday after. I'm actually talking to another girl who is using Denture Fit right now. She's going to let me know her thoughts on it before I try. Keyword try, and I hope I don't like mess up my dentures, because that would be awful. Because I know when I go into the dental office and they do a reline, they put so much material in, and when I bite down, like, there's so much material that they have to take off, and I'm like usually when they're doing my reline, my teeth, like my top and bottom, stick together, because the reline material sticks the tops and bottoms together because there's so much. So I'm gonna try that. I wish that I could have my dental office do a hard reline, but they won't, because I've already asked, And they said if we do a hard reline, it's like $400. And I'm like, but do you not realize that I can go to Affordable Dentures or Aspen Dental and get a whole new set for $300? Like, Affordable Dentures, my cousin went to them and her teeth look amazing. And I know it varies from office to office, so I can't say that 100% that all Affordable Dentures are the exact same, because they're not. But I treat my teeth as in, like, they are my teeth. I eat, I drink with them in, not alcohol, because I don't drink alcohol. It's pretty much whatever I do in life with my teeth, I do with my dentures. I have tried eating different things. I found out that it's really hard to eat chicken tenders with dentures, like, especially with mine, because my bottoms fit so illy, that it doesn't, it's impossible. It breaks my seal on my adhesive, and then I'm screwed for the rest of the day. I have realized if I work more than 9 hours at work and I'm eating while I'm at work, like snacking, that if I work 11 hours, I really technically do need to reapply my adhesive on my bottoms, but I don't, because I do start to wear down the adhesive and it starts to give me a sore spot. Like right now, I have a sore spot, but I did eat chicken tenders this morning because I went and donated blood. So I had to eat before I went. But I did get a nice, cool Red Cross t-shirt. But my work had a blood drive and I donated blood. But I will tell you what, make sure that whoever is sticking a needle in your arm knows what they are doing. Because, oh my God, this lady, I warned her. I said, because I originally had one lady, and I said, I want to warn you, I have roly veins. So, they can find a vein, but when they go to stick my vein with that needle, my vein goes from this, and it rolls over, and then it rolls back. And then when they try to stick it again, it'll roll over this way, and then it'll roll back. So they have to put it in and then move it around a little bit, which is fine. It hurts like hell, but it's fine. Well, today, when I went in to have my blood drawn for the blood drive, the lady was like, I don't feel comfortable doing it. I did feel your vein. It did roll before she even tried to stick the needle in. If you touch it, it'll roll. So she was like, I'll have someone else do it because I don't want to poke you 1,000 times. I'm like, okay, that's cool, and I understand that. Like, I understand, like, when nurses do that, because it is, or phlebotomists, or, doctors, or anybody, I understand when they do that, because they're looking out for not only themselves, but for me, because they don't want to hurt me, and they don't want to make me mad, so... And they don't want, to mess up and then me be bruised and look like a crack addict. So, I get it. I do. So she had another lady do it, and I had like so much faith in this lady. She was like, I've been doing this for years. Okay. So she gets the needle. Here we go. If you are squeamish, or if you hate needles and it like makes you sick, don't listen. Like, just exit out of the video, or go like a minute or 2 minutes out. She got the needle and she stuck it in. Felt fine. Felt cool. She couldn't get it And then she pulls it out a little bit, moves it over a little bit, puts it back in. It's fine. Hurt just a tad bit, like a pinch, but it was fine. Then she got frustrated and went, huh! And it went through the vein, like in and in, like through the vein. Like this my vein, not in, just whoop, through. It burned so bad that I immediately got lightheaded and felt all the blood rush to my head, and then all of it drained out of my face. I got so pale, so white that she was like, oh my God, do you need a juice? Do you need a cookie? Like, and I was so, it was bad. And she was like, hold on, I'll fix it and it'll go away. So she fixes it and actually gets it into the vein. And after about 3 minutes, it finally goes away. Well, I'm pumping, and I know, like, when I am going to donate blood or plasma, because I do it frequently, not for money or anything like that, because I don't get paid for it. I do it for the cause, because if you guys are a follower of mine on YouTube, I made a couple videos about my past and about my father and so on and so forth. So I do donate blood periodically, and I do donate plasma periodically. I usually rotate. I'll donate blood, and then 8 weeks later I'll donate plasma, because with the Red Cross you can only do it every 8 weeks. So I do every 8 weeks, every 2 months. And apparently I found out this time that if you download the Red Cross app and sign in, that after like 4 days, they'll tell you what your blood type is. And I never knew that. Nobody ever told me that. So I've been going, and I know this is probably bad, but I've been going like this whole time, not knowing what my blood type is. And I've always asked, and they're like, oh, it's a long drawn out process. You have to go down to, the downtown Indiana and ask them. You have to get a hold of like the blood people. And I'm like, that sounds like so much work. And they're like, well, you can ask your doctor. So I asked my doctor, and my doctor was like, I don't know, I can test you, but then I'll have to give you a paper to fill out to send down to have them send you the results. I'm like, that's BS, but okay. So I never did that. But I did download the app for Red Cross, and I did sign in, because that's how I book my appointments to donate, is through the app now. But I used to just go online, and she said online it doesn't show, which is whatever. So in about 4 or 5 days I'll know what blood type I am, which I'm really excited about, because it's like, yeah, let's find out what blood type I am. Tell me I got that red gold that I can donate to everybody. I'll be happy. And find out in about 4 days, maybe 5. Another life update, I guess, is I'm working at the same job I started about a month ago, almost 2 months ago. I really enjoy my job. It's something new every day, something different every minute, something different every second. I absolutely enjoy what I do. And I love the fact that in 6 months from the day I started, I'll be able to work from my home. So I will be able to sit at my house and work. And I'm going to love that, because I can have TV, I can have my phone, everything that I need right there. All my at-home snacks that are too big to bring to the office, I got them. All my too big of foods or too messy of foods, I got it. I'm going to be able to eat it at home. And it'll work out better, because right now I have to be at work at 3:30 a.m. because I chose to, not because they're making me, because I chose those hours. So I have to be at work at 3:30 a.m. I have to wake up at like 9 in order to take a shower, make food, eat, get my life together. I'm a smoker, smoke me a couple cigarettes, drink me some Pepsi, get my whole life in order. And then I'll be able to, go to work. And I get off at like 11:45. So I usually leave my house at like, if I have to be there at 3:30, I leave my house at like 1:50. I live like 30 minutes away from my job, but I always calculate in time. And this is for everything. This is not just for my job. This is for like doctor's appointments, dental appointments. When I had to go get my blood draw, like donate my blood today, I leave my house early because I calculate in any accidents, any traffic, anything that could prohibit me from getting there on time. I calculate because I don't want to be late. If I am running late and I am running behind, I will literally be driving and have a full-blown panic attack. And I'm not trying to have a panic attack every day. I don't see how people can be late all the time. It would drive me nuts, and I think I would have a heart attack. But past that, what was I gonna say? I thought I had something that I really wanted to tell you guys. Oh yes, so I am an administrator on a support group for dentures. Sorry if it's really shaky and wobbly. I'm driving down a country road, and it's usually bumpy for a minute and then it gets not bumpy. But I'm an administrator of a denture support group. I'm one of 4, and the name of the group is Young with Dentures. I would recommend going on there. A lot of things have changed about the group recently. I added, rules, well, not rules, but like how to keep the group, drama free and actually being a support group and not just a bully group. It's called Young with Dentures. I'll have it linked in the description once I finish going live, and once I get home and parked, I will go ahead and put that in the description, and I will approve you guys, or one of the other admin will approve you once you answer the questions to join the group. Because there is questions before, like when you hit join, there are questions, and I don't know about the other admin, but I actually personally look at people's profiles, because one individual tried to join the group. She was from overseas, and I don't mind that, and I completely understand that. But when your Facebook says that you just created it 3 days ago, and you have one profile picture, and it looks like a fake profile picture, I'm not approving it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because people go to the support groups for support, not only because they may not have it in real life, like friends or family, but they go there for confidentiality. Like, I don't want someone to go on there and post, I'm having a hard time with, my dentures, and then someone take their information and post it on Facebook for their friends and family to see, or if they think it's funny. I don't think it's funny, but if someone does think it's funny and they post it on someone else's, page, I don't agree with that. I think it's very offensive. I think it's very wrong. So that's why I actually do monitor, what I put on there and what people see, and I try to look out for as many people as I can. I've been an admin on that group since December. A moderator since December. I just got bumped up to admin today, I believe, because I asked for it, because I wanted to update the group because it was a little outdated. So I wanted to update it a little bit. But I'm actually planning on, once I end this live, going on there and introducing myself and introducing, my story and my journey, and being a little interactive with people. And I plan on doing that frequently, being interactive with people, so that way it keeps everything fresh and fun and very inviting. So if you want to see me go live on there like almost every day, then go request to join, and I'll take a look at it. But everybody on there is super friendly. People post there, comments, concerns, questions, everything on there. But I'm actually going to get off here and go over there and do a live. So if you want to join me, go right on ahead. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, spectacular day today. And I will see you guys next time.